Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You grow cold and no longer care for me, and all my faith in you is gone, but the heartaches linger on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Morning everyone, Cap here, and today is pretty special, another special shave. GrayDog, who sent me the brush that I used last shave and the one I'll be using today, also sent me a razor to try out, one that I've been eager to try. This is the it's just a Gillette English New, and the difference between this and all the other is that it's a raised flat bottom RFB. Let me get on my glasses and I'll show you some differences. So most of your English ones have a split here. That's the end cap, and most of the Americans are straight across. Some of them vary, like this is my Norfolk, that's American made. The main difference is this raised bottom, and it's flat. This is a long comb. It's kind of got that bar that raised on the bottom too. So I'll show you. This is a short comb new, has the dimples. American made, no raised bar at all. And then this is the my long comb. Long comb has the dimple at the bottom, exact same on the teeth. This one is raised a little bit, but nothing like this one. You should see the sharp turn. And this one's a little bit higher, the English version. And they were made along with the other news around the 30s and 40s, up in the 30s, mainly the 1930s, but they made them up into the 40s also. And they actually come from the old Rockberts and 7 o'clocks. Now they're going to have thinner teeth, but that was the very first ones. Then Gillette bought them out, and they also have a couple of sets, 77 and 88. There's about 10 sets in all with a Tech Hybrid New, which I have not seen before. I hadn't handled one of them. I don't even know if I've seen one on eBay. They're pretty. I don't know if they're rare. It's just they're expensive when you do find one. So it's a solid bar. Now I have had a new that had a raised bar, but I don't think as far as this one did. And if you noticed, that's the raised bar on the outside. So I'm going to be putting Pol-Silver in. This is what they look like. Super Iranium. Oh, let me show you this one. I forgot. This is my Wolfman, which is short comb. The Wolfman's on the right. And but mainly he wants me to distinguish the difference in between these two. And I'll do just that. Let's put this blade in. I'll be right back with you. Alright, everything looks squared away. This is the charcoal handle, stainless steel. Kind of got a little sci-fi look. Right there's the blade gap. It's pretty good. Now I've got one long comb. I've had several. I've had Goodwills and other ones. The main problem with long combs for me is the blade never would sit right. and be really aggressive on one side. The long comb is a lot more aggressive to me than the short comb. I'm going to be using the Antica Barbacola ABC, make it easy. This is the cream, but I guess over the years it's kind of hardened up. Almond, and using my horsehair C40. And somebody had mentioned to me that in the early 1900s a disease came over with these, and I don't think we have to worry about that now, but anthrax. And so that's why I think most of your old brushes say sterilized now. And that's why horsehair never did catch on. Just a little tidbit. I think it's pretty safe now, but used to. Something in the horse, the bacteria could grow pretty easy or something like that. I didn't read too much into it. As much as I wish I would have. I'll go back and read a little bit more. But speaking of the Wolfman, so this is what I'm going to do. Is every once in a while somebody asks me a question. I've had a couple. And usually I'll answer it underneath the comments, but I know y'all don't go back and read the comments. So what I'll do is I'll just pick a question and answer it on here for everybody's sake. And somebody asked me about how to get a Wolfman razor for themselves. So I contacted James Dufour, I think that's how you say his last name, in Canada, and asked him exactly how you get one. And so what he's got going on is sign up for his newsletter. I'll leave a link where you sign that up on his website, and he'll announce on there when he'll be opening a list. And he's going to be doing it kind of like Wolfman Razors. He's just going to open up a short list, get so many people on it, and then close it, fill that order, and then open up another one. Also, every once in a while, he'll be posting stuff on his website for sale. When he does that, he'll announce that on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, I'll leave that link below too for you. So that's how you get a Wolfman. I know it takes a little while with anything. You gotta imagine it's a one-man show, just like these artisans, these soap makers and stuff. So they're not big corporations, so it's harder for them to get things done as quickly as we're used to. But it is worth the wait. If you can get on there, I would highly suggest it. He's a unique craftsman. Very nice. This brush is very soft. Horsehair. I'm going to do a 2-pass. And if y'all have any more questions about the Wolfman, you can contact him through his website, or you can ask me, and I can get a hold of him. He gets back to me pretty quick. I guess everybody, but he's a good guy. Let's try this out. English-made Gillette New raised flat bottom RFB. You can look these up on Badger and Blade and some of them other forums, and you can read all about them. There's pretty big collectors of them. It's charcoal stainless steel, good weight. It's more aggressive than my new. My short comb. I'm gonna say it's a little bit more aggressive than my long comb. Nice. I tell you, old GrayDog really fixed me up. Let me use this. Wow, thank you. I hope everybody's had a good week. I know the weekend's starting. This is the last day of my weekend. So, y'all think about me as you're grilling out this weekend, as I'm working. Hopefully I'll be off it then. I grilled out last night. Hard to beat a good steak. It is. Out there is just nice weather today. This brush, amazing. Look at that. It's got good flow. Flow meaning that the lather that's in the brush actually comes out. Some of my brushes, and I've said it, have problems pushing that lather out. Partly because they need to be broke in. Partly, has something to do with technique. Against the grain. I believe he said I get to borrow this for 2 years. Two what? 2 weeks? 2 years? This is nice. Now I'm gonna be staying with this for the rest of the week, comparing it. Nice. Very nice. Get washed up. Boy, I tell you, I just love this brush. I'll probably be using this all week too. I love it. One of the things I want, I love anything dealing with horses, but one of the things that I want is a horse hide strop. That's pretty much what they used back in the olden days. Horsehide strops. That I've read. I mean, that's just what I've read. But times of old, they used horsehide, and I'd love to get me a horsehide strop. That'd be pretty neat. Lovely razor. It's in great shape too. I tell you, the British-made Gillettes are some of the best Gillettes there are. It is. Now I have had I think it was a number 60 set of a Gillette New. I mean, not New. Gillette Tech, Heavy Tech, and I like the USA version, pre-war, better. But I just washing my face off. I'm BBS 2 passes. The Pol-Silver, it's one of my sharper blades for me. It's up there with the Feather. It's a little bit sharper, but not as smooth as Vashkad. Yeah, a little bit sharper than the Vashkad, but not as smooth, kind of a little smoothness. But Pol-Silver, great in this blade. And so what I'm going to probably compare it to next is I'll load this bad boy up, my Gillette American made long, against this one. See how they both do? Kind of shave with them, I guess, at the same time. And then I'll do the Wolfman that way too. Now, I'm not going to compare it with the Gillette short comb, because the long comb and the short comb are they shave completely different for me, and I could just tell right then that that's a little bit more of more aggressive than my short comb, which that's pretty much how the Wolfman is. It's more like a short comb to me than the long comb, but the aggressiveness, it's about the same. That's a really smooth cutting razor though. That's probably smoother than my, well, it is smoother than my long comb. And I've let's see, I think I've owned 4 different long combs, and the gold one is the best one I've found. I'm gonna be using my Clubman Classic Vanilla. Love this aftershave. I don't know why. It's very cheap. Just love the smell. It's probably one of my favorite aftershaves. Now I have others that has a better post feel. As far as scent, just a barbershop scent, that does it for me right there. Thank y'all for watching. I will have to give a shout out to Antica. This ABC, it is worth the money to me to get this. It's a very, very good soap. They've been making soaps well over 100 years. 1904 is when they started. So they know what they're doing. And thank you, GrayDog. I gotta give a shout out to you. I really appreciate all my new subscribers. Oh, and I'm over 500 subscribers. Thank you. I'm really amazed that I even got 50. So over 500 is amazing. It's a pretty big milestone for me. I was jumping up and down, hooping and hollering. You know, wife thought we won the lottery. I know she looks at me funny a lot. But thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll probably see you again before the weekend's up. I'm Cap, and I'm out.